Hello everyone, I'm Cubastic, and today I gave myself another difficult challenge, and it's an impossible puzzle, which is also very beautiful. Okay, let's get down to the puzzle. I'll show you how it looks in the package. The brand of the puzzle is Constantine Puzzle. Probably many of you have already heard of it, and if you didn't heard of it, then just look it up on Google. This is a very beautiful, very complex puzzle. Move these horizontal and vertical sliders. If I understand correctly, it's about these white and brown sticks. In order to open a hidden corridor, this will allow us to get the ball out of this puzzle. Okay, we already know what to do, but we haven't seen the details yet on how does the puzzle look like. Let's unpack it. How cool does it look like? I really love beautiful puzzles. I adore beautiful puzzles. But apparently this puzzle is not only beautiful, but also unrealistically difficult, and it will be quite difficult to solve it. So guys, I will ask you to like and support me in the comments, because I really feel your support, and of course I read the comments. But if you're not subscribed to the channel, then I offer a challenge for you. Right now, if you subscribe to my channel, just press this red button and watch this video until the end, and if you like the puzzle, if you like the content, then you remain subscribed to the channel. And if you don't like something, then you can write in the comments what was wrong. To be honest, I already want to solve this puzzle. It consists of such a transparent, as I understand, plastic glass that shouldn't break easily, and these moving things. There also are special blocking mini mazes that do not allow you to move this or that slider in left to right or up and down. And inside, if you look very carefully, somewhere inside there is a metal ball. There it is. I'm trying to move it, and our task is to extract this ball. But before we start the timer, in order to solve this puzzle, just take a look at this hole over here. If I'm correct, we need to extract this small ball throughout this hole.
Welcome to the website called thecubicle.com. This is one of the biggest online puzzle stores in the world, with an incredible variety of puzzles. The Cubicle provides fast delivery, great service and high quality of goods. Just look at these cubes. Have you ever seen something like this before? The Cubicle store will surprise you with its puzzles, cubes, as well as with its accessories for professional speedcubers and puzzle lovers. You can also find the most innovative smart cubes there. Check the link in the description, use my special promo code Cubastic and train your brain with us.
Okay, let's press start. You know, on the packaging it was written that this is the most difficult puzzle from the Constantine puzzle line. And every time I try to take a closer look at it, it seems to me to be more and more difficult, because there are really a lot of mechanisms here. There are 4 rods that can move in different directions. This one's over here vertically, and this one's over here horizontally. And so far the only rod that we can move is this one, to the left. As you will notice here on every rod there are 4 and in total 16 small labyrinths, in the form of numbers 2 and 5. And they allow the rod to move exclusively in one direction, and only after some manipulations we can move it further. For example, we were able to do such a manipulation, and now nothing's moving at all. Oh wait, then here we get free space. Look, I'll put 2 pins here so that this part can pass vertically. Then again I'll remove this one, then vertically again. It seems to me that there is some kind of secret that will help us solve this puzzle to the end, but I still have no idea what's the secret. The only thing I can say for sure is that here the position of all the other rods depends on each movement. If we change the position of one, then the rest are blocked. For example, in this case, we cannot place this rod to the right, but as soon as we move the rod, it gets back to its position. So far, after 6 minutes of solution, I didn't even understand how it's necessary to manipulate the ball to bring it through the hole, because the hole is completely not where the ball could turn out to be. It's right in the middle of such a mini maze, but I have approximately learned how to move these rods, and I understand that to move one rod to a certain position, at least we need to move 2 or 3 more. That's what we need to do in order to move it. For example, in order to move this rod up, this one over here, the top left one, at first I need to free this rod over here. Then it comes to a dead end, and I will have to bypass the snake and again go up. But in order to move this rod, for example, I will need to move each of these 4 parts either up or down, and all 4 of these intersect with an additional 3, and I need to adjust them. That is, there will be a lot of manipulations, and all of this will probably take a lot of time. But the only thing I need so far is to understand how and where the rods should move, as well as where to move the ball. As soon as I understand it, I think everything will work out. What I really want to do now for some reason, but I really don't know why, and it seems to me that this is the right decision, is to lower this rod as far down as possible, because right over here it has a small hole, as you can see. So what I want to do is move the ball right over there, and if I move it here, then I will be able to lower the white rod and the ball will be right here. This is the only option that I see so far, so let's try to do it. I have to get this down. Oh my god, this is so difficult. That's it, I can't get it any lower, nothing seems to interfere here. It turned out this part blocked the way, and now I need to return it back to position, but I can't return it because it's blocked right here by this part, and this part over here is blocked because this part blocks it. That is, everything is blocked in a circle, and I already forgot which one should I unblock first. Look, if I move this part over here one step to the right side, then this rod will be able to free movement for this brown part, and then it will be able to go down. And then most likely I will be able to move the ball inward right here. Most likely, I'm not sure if it will be possible, to be honest, but I really hope it's possible. I was able to move it up. No way! That means this ball can be on top of the part and not in the corridor. The corridor is located in the upper horizontal rod. And I've just moved the ball out of this corridor. And now with such a manipulation, I move it to the upper right. And that way I moved it right to the edge of the corridor. And now, as I understand, all that remains to do is lower this rod to the lowest position. And basically, it's not scary to move this part as it's not going anywhere. Yeah guys, that's it. If we lower this part, the ball should come out. Now this is the most difficult part. Let's try to do it. I still hope for your support. I hope that you didn't stop writing comments because it's very important, especially at this stage of the puzzle. Guys, it's very difficult, believe me, to solve such a difficult puzzle, but I do it all for you. This is very difficult. I already see that at least it's possible. It's possible to do it, but it's so difficult. It's just very similar to an Excalibur, where I had to move a part freeing another one and another one and another one and so on. But here, although I see everything, There are much more parts that interfere with each other. Here I'm really in a stupor after every second movement for almost half an hour of solving this puzzle. I just can't solve it. Probably it's because this video didn't get enough likes. It has very few likes. When was the last time we gained 100,000 likes on a video? No, really, on a channel where there's more than 1 million subscribers, when was the last time we got so many likes? So guys, try your best to hit the like button. I believe in you. Yes. Let's move this to the left. Yes. Okay. You know what's the problem? I needed this one from the left to lower this one down. But while I was moving this one to the left position, everything got absolutely ruined with these three parts. And now this one isn't moving. How is this possible? I have solved everything except one. And now I have only one of the four solved, and maybe this one as well. Yes. This was the last part. This one is moving freely, and this one I can lower down. Okay, we already did half of it. I lowered it by one division, but I need to go through two more steps. The first step is to completely shift all the balls in the opposite direction in a horizontal plane, and then again make the same movement towards myself. That is, I still have two more such steps that I just did, in which I spent 36 minutes on. It's difficult to understand and it's scary, but I'm sure that we can do it. Okay, we can move this easily. Look, as I understood, this part over here can be moved really easily to left and right, and nothing ever interferes with it, and it is used for lowering and rising the left part. That is, the upper one and the left one in this plane are the easiest parts for movement. And as we move closer to the center, it becomes more difficult to move each of the parts that are more distant from them. For example, if these are easy to move, then these are very difficult to move. Roughly speaking, that's the difficulty. This corner is the most difficult one. It's pretty cool that this is such a puzzle that needs to be solved not at random. You really need to use your brains for this. Whew. Okay, I moved it here, but again I interfered everything. But I finished the most difficult corner that was here in this puzzle. Now we will go in the opposite direction, which means that, roughly speaking, we will not touch this part over here. Okay. Okay. Done. Wow. I have it in my hand. Almost 1 hour, 59 minutes. God, that was so cool. In general, this puzzle is very... Oh, wait. I want to show it to you. I almost put it inside. Here it is. Good thing I got it in time. This puzzle is really amazing. Here it's really necessary to have a spatial imagination. It's important to understand which element depends on which part needs to be moved in order to make it work, and in the end, I managed to do it in a whole hour, guys. A whole hour of effort. I think that's worthy of your like. By the way, if you take a closer look here, this hole right here is made just so if we want to put the ball back, we can insert it into this corridor back here. Right here. That's it. Now the ball is inside and it won't fall out from the hole. Only through this one. Damn, now I need to solve it again. As you can see, this is not a one-time puzzle. If you are interested in seeing other puzzles, including those that I make by myself, then subscribe to my channel and watch my other videos. You will be very interested because on this channel, we work with our brains. We do the same as at school, but much more interesting. This was Cubastic. Thank you all for watching. Bye everyone and have a good time.